What did he say?
He said something about he's leaving and I'm stuck here.
Hmm.
I think I have to restart. See, I know what I must do now.
You put yes. Oh.
What? There we
Oh,
go.
he
That's
does a
how it's
holy
supposed to
blue.
go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. At first,
I rather waited
Stanley
long as
assumed
time,
he'd
huh?
broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural
Bro's munching.
narrative
Hello.
tropes.
Watching this.
So,
Mm-hmm.
now that you're here, what do you think?
I
Isn't
kind
this a
of
fun and
hungry.
unique place to be? Why don't we take a
No.
minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet? Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain. There once was a man named
What?
Stanley,
Who people considered so manly.
But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley
I'm
liked
gangy.
best was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite
Here
unbearable.
we restart.
I have to
You
hear it.
too will become quite unbearable.
What am I looking at? White room.
Does he keep going? I don't care. This is different.
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from
What
work
the
today.
fuck?
We need milk, cereal, dish
I've
soap,
never heard of this.
spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
That's my wife.
Mm. She sounds stupid.
Dope.
You have a stupid wife.
Where's the guy? He's not talking today.
He's homophobic now.
When
Alright,
Stanley came
alright,
to a
it's up
set
to you.
of
Wanna go
two
back to
open
where we were?
doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, the office?
Yeah.
Like how you're supposed to play the
Yet
game.
there was not a
Yeah.
single
I
person
was just
here
going back
either.
up and down, up and down.
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Oh, he's pissed now.
Stanley
He's not
stepped
having it.
Bruh.
He's
towards
not
the
having it
open
this
Yeah,
time.
staircase,
yeah.
hoping he might find an answer there.
It's not, you're not going
Coming
to
to
that
a
shit.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Don't go down the stairs, bro. Hell Hitler goes down the stairs if you go down the
Oh
stairs, huh?
my god, the stairs. He has nothing to say by going in here. I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. So that's a lowly
A
purse.
lovely Prius.
A lovely purse. What would that mean?
Mm.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley
You
wondered
did not put
aloud
2855.
to
I don't
nobody.
know why.
He began while Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let
I'm
the
sorry.
narrator talk.
Wait, I'm sorry.
That
No.
kind of anxiety
No,
wasn't
don't do
helping,
this.
so he
Don't
managed to
start
break the
ranting.
silence with some calming new age music.
Motherfucker, 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 motherfucker.
Rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
What?
Thanks, dude.
Ma?
Can't post this now. I hate you.
Delete it. Just remove that part.
I'm just kidding. It's going in.
Fuck you.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Fuck you.
What the
Why
fuck?
would you give me this? Why would you give me this option? Adriano, what you think? Am I escaping or going to the mind control facility?
The left is its own thing. The right is the main story. I think I want to go left. I want to go left.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Is that true?
I don't know that as. Like that as I forgot about this.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Uh-huh.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Oh,
Stanley
shit.
can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Yeah, I'm too.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What happened to bro? I'm not gonna lie, that's not what happened, lady. The Stanley
It
Parable.
would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see
Nature
now?
paintings, thank
Do
you.
you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
So this is where they have all the assets for the game, basically. The copy machine.
Oh god.
The office plants and box. Warzone. What?
Reader.
Is that Tron?
Reader.
Early Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of the people who like shooters, which was not our intention. That's funny. I should have kept that low key. That's the DLC, right?
Yeah.
Actually,
I don't know. There might be actually new
narrator
things.
emails. After the second trailer we sent out, we asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use these for further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection for those emails. From Dink Dunk Gay. Are you gay?
Okay.
From Art. Subject regarding your game in the works. Dear narrator, I appreciate the previous Stanley game as a work of art and standalone title. I appreciate the
This might be new.
Quest. How many endings? If the Stanley Parable is really going to let me go shopping, I hope I will have the fine selection of Desert Boots. Michael M. Some questions. How to make a JRPG? How to make the worst game ever? What is the difference between a duck? What? How is the game going? I hope it's good or better than the first one. From a cool man, James Irvin. Oto Tampio. Subject question. Are you a rock? Alright, I'm done reading these. I don't care.
Yeah. Okay.
I bet you were just about to say, Gary, stop reading these.
Yeah, like literally 1 millisecond.
Freaky ass machine, what is that? Monitor room elevator. Stanley Parable. Oh, that's cool. Well, do I look around more or just go to the room?
We can look around or go to the room.
So,
There's
exactly
a
what I just said.
It's up to you, little one.
It's the kind of thing you pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental understanding of the good and bad game design. But of course, you being you...
I don't want to be in here. That's hell. That's the hell room. That's the
That's just like the him
that's the
talking,
torture room.
remember? Because they remember they sent him a long ass voice clip.
Yeah.
That's just him playing that shit.
Okay, that's how you get back out.
So yeah, I think it's time to go back in that hole. Or to go to wherever the hell we're going. What the hell is that?
What the fuck was that, baby? Alright.
Bruh.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Shut up!
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the
Huh?
program before they both fail.
Look!
Turn off your PlayStation. There's no other way to beat this.
Whoa, what?
As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path.
Do I do it? I'm turning it off.
Stop now and it'll be your only
Oh,
true
sorry.
choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let
Oh, what the fuck? Well, that's kinda,
I didn't want to end the recording. What if I turned it off and then bro shows up in my room and he's like, "You stupid motherfucker."
And then like this becomes like a creepypasta.
Basically, right.
How long
It's
was
actually
he
kind of
sitting
scary.
there? Stanley wondered to himself.
He's still not talking the same.
Days?
What the fuck?
Centuries? Did something crucial happen?
This game is freaking me out, bro.
He made a note to
What?
be more careful with time from
He's
now on.
talking different. This isn't what he says.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I know there's still so much shit I could do right, probably, but I won't.
Yeah.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright, boss. Do I wait for him to finish all the
Okay, I have
text
the
or do I
order.
No,
speed
just
run?
do it.
Now,
Just fucking
blah,
do it.
blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons.
Uh,
Okay,
Oh,
bet.
hey, look.
he
it's a
doesn't
new piece
care
of
either.
art. Kill surprise.
He started that shit too. Where's my cat go? He's tweaking right now. Hello, buddy. Can you not be weird?
No.
That'd be silly.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
You are one. One of
Yep.
them.
Fuck the game.
Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the Mind
How do you
Control
even know this is
Facility.
it?
Welcome! You see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the Mind Control Facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So here you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content? Always more content, more content, more. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game, with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this
No, I'm
section.
sorry,
You
bro.
won't hear it
It's
anywhere
a
else in the game.
secret that's just for you. That's how special you are. We call this
Wow, you're
track,
special, man.
Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Well done. Good job. You did it.
Yeah. Why?
I'm done with that.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
What?
Felix, are you stupid? What are you doing? Just lay down, brother.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, my fury.
Yet
He's
there
a
was not
good
a single
boy.
person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yep.
Here's the door, Jessica.
Oh, the good boy. He's a pretty boy, yeah. I didn't expect this game to be so long.
That's really long. That's fun.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
And just don't fall off the map over there, huh? You are one of them.
Lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What
No,
horrible
look up, you're not
secret
looking
did this
up.
place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh, shit. Now, hold on. Alright, I'm sorry.
How's that kill you?
Cameras. Nothings.
Stop trying to fucking fall off the map. Ooh.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Wow. Ain't
No
that
way.
crazy plot twist? Like you weren't spoiled?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Go up.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it.
I
His
can't.
own life in someone else's control.
No, never.
Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
It can't
Had
be.
he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking,
Whoa.
eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Is this the
And
plotline
as
of
the cold reality of his past began to sink in,
Up to
Stanley
basic, yeah.
decided that this
Bruh.
machinery would never again exert its terrible power over
Upward.
another human life. For he would
Inside
dismantle
Out?
the controls once
Yeah.
and for all.
Wow.
Is there a secret code?
I don't know.
0142 010001, right? Basically.
Maybe.
Oh, I gotta find 0. There's 1. Is there a reason for me doing this? No. Do I get anything from this? No. Why am I doing this? I don't know. There's probably
No
not
more to
even a
dumbass?
0.
No more to dumbass. Hell yes. Is there more she counts of? Hell yes.
What the more I do you?
More just a piece of shit.
Maybe I
I
just
hope
press
more
them in
hit.
order, huh? Like a toss, like a good man.
1. Good boy.
1, 2, 3.
And then 4, right? Right there.
Right there.
What's good for me? 4 right there. 5.
Chat, where's 4?
Uh,
Alright, they gave this lady shit.
go back.
Why?
Go look for 4 fat ass.
It's up there. You see it, chat.
Or either go up.
Do I have to go back and click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again? Or?
I guess, yeah. Okay, click 1. Right? Right? We did it right, right? Four. Oh,
There's a button up
we
there.
can, huh? Guess we can. Okay, never mind. Maybe we should go. Maybe ignore me and just go. Bad fuck.
I don't think there's an order. Alright.
Just
Daddy.
go.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's
Oh, you got to
your
say it
time
right.
to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it.
Go, go.
Mere
Save it.
moments until the bomb goes off.
Come
But
on,
what
press it.
precious
Oh, 5,
moments each
2,
one of
1.
them is. More time
Oh,
to
fuck,
talk
yeah.
about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know
There's no
where
O.
to start. What's that?
What? Press the buttons.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Wait,
See,
what's
look,
this
A
I'm
one?
moment
telling
of
you, press the
solace
buttons.
before you're obliterated.
That's 4.
All right.
You sure?
You're gonna die
Yes,
anyway.
that's 4.
I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
Okay.
Press
I
1,
erased
2,
them. I turned off the machine. I set you free.
1.
Of course, that was
2.
merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better.
Oh, else nothing.
Only 34 seconds left. But I'm
5.
enjoying this
Wait,
so much.
5.
You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where
4.
you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button,
3.
screen to screen.
He's making
clicking
fun
on
of
every
you.
little
Shut up,
thing in the
bitch.
room. These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones.
2.
Or maybe this big red
1.
button. Or this door. Everything, anything. Something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Purple.
Stanley, you're in for quite a
Red.
disappointment. But here's a
Oh,
spoiler
honey.
for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble.
Blue. What?
This is not a
Maybe it's telling me I gotta
challenge,
click
it's
1
a
right now.
tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the
Let's
clock,
do that.
Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big
You're gonna
bomb
die.
meant nothing. No ending.
Just saying.
Just you being blown. to
Admit it,
pieces.
just say it,
Will you
admit it.
go
I want you to say I'm a
desperately
big
for
fat fuck
or
and
will
I'm
you
gonna
let
die.
it go peacefully? Another
Say it.
choice. Make it
Okay.
or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
Damn.
And
Felix, you're a fat ass. What's up, my wife?
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
Whoa, what the hell? So they're just telling us that the things don't matter. Those policemen don't matter, right? Or does that mean what I don't know. Thank
Sorry,
you
my
for the
cat's
amazing gameplay.
basically my cat's a goober. I don't know what he's trying to do.
Okay, I'll be right back because I need to take a piss. Please
New
go back to where we
content.
were and press the other button. Wait, no, wait,
New
wait, no, no, no.
content?
Go back. We're not done.
What does that
Please
mean?
go back.
New content.
New content, that's a DLC. So I want you to complete the main game first.
What you want me to
Don't
do?
you have work?
Yeah.
Don't you care?
Yeah. I'll drink some
Well, who
coffee. I'll
cares,
be
right?
alright.
I bet. I'll be right back. Hold on, I'm gonna take a piss. Go back to the bullshit story.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Here's the door, just go. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Utterly blind to the
There was the
world.
proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all. Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments
You,
away.
Andy?
And yet, Even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Dang.
For it was not knowledge or even power that he
The
had
true
been
ending
seeking,
of the
but
Stanley Parable
happiness.
6.
Perhaps his goal had not been
Oh,
to
God.
understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Wow.
Or
What a
did
beautiful
I?
ending. Piece of shit.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility
every
of the
time we're
new
in a
path
cutscene.
before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
The good ending, chat.
The good ending.
But then a nuke bomb. Oh shit.
And then he becomes a first-person shooter like
Oh
those on
god.
Sunday.
I don't
Alright,
know.
before
All of
Before we
his
do
co-workers
DLC, do you
were
want to do
gone.
DLC?
What could it mean?
Yeah.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
But before we do DLC, I want to do one more thing. One more thing. It's really dope.
Mm-hmm.
I think you'll like it.
And
Go forward. You have to go right instead of choose. We have to choose the door, and we have to choose right.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime.
I'm recording
Oh my
my.
god, I'm worried.
What was it about this room
Yeah,
that,
we're
eager to
doing
get back
Stanley
to business,
Parable.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Go forward. Go forward. Go forward. Go forward. Go forward.
Stanley was so bad
Okay,
at
so
following directions,
what I'm
it's
gonna need you to
incredible he
do
wasn't fired years
is
ago.
you're gonna get on top of that thing. It's gonna lift you up. Once it lifts you up, it's gonna be right below that. You see that
Look, Stanley, I
crosswalk
think
you can
perhaps
do?
we've
I need you
gotten
to
off
land
on
on
the
that. I need
wrong
you to fall
foot
down
here.
and land on that.
I'm not
Where?
your enemy,
Okay.
really, I'm not.
Where you see
I
the
realize
that
investing
where
your
you're looking at.
trust in someone else can be
This?
difficult, but
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fact
yeah, that.
is that the
No?
story has been about
No,
nothing but
whoa.
you
It's gonna be. It's
all
gonna.
this time. There's
All right.
someone you've been
Lock in.
neglecting, Stanley. Someone you forgot. Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Shut up, bitch.
It's good. I'm playing games. How are you going?
I'm worried you completed.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Playing.
Hey Jenna, red pill or blue pill?
Blue.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood.
Oh.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Keep walking to the blue door.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red
The red
door.
subtitle. The red
All
door.
right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work
You wanna see
you've
skill
Dildos.
shown me
trees?
absolutely nothing so far.
You wanna see
Tell
skill
you
trees
what,
like in
take a
Minecraft?
stab at the
Dildos.
diagram you design, and you can give me some
All right.
feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
You fucking won, or well, you son of a. You make. You better. You.
I can't. They won't let me.
Thank you, game.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Oh, well, now this is useful. You didn't like
All
it,
right.
but you didn't totally hate it either. You enjoyed it, perhaps is the correct term. It didn't cause you excruciating pain.
Hello.
Big steps we've made here
Basically.
today, Stanley. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly
Probably gonna play
candid,
2K
I
soon in the
think
morning.
I've knocked it out of the park with this
Sure.
one. Let's take a look.
Come on, Aiden, get on.
Now, would you say that
Yeah, that's what we're waiting
competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking
Well, what the
through
hell is
doors?
the leaderboard? Come on, you have to
Again,
beat these.
honest answers.
Skid.
Seals.
Nicho
Skibbity.
Nacho.
0.00.0.
Whoa.
Oh, thanks.
This is you. Wow. Wow.
Great. Okay, so now do I go through the freaky door? Or do I go?
Go to the. No, select. Whoa.
Uh, chill. Ah. Ah.
Uh.
You might fucking.
Is this part of the game, or did I bug it up?
Did you actually bug the game out? How even is this possible?
I think they
How
want me to
even
restart. Perhaps.
supposed to do all that again? Cause that's not
How
the
long
ending of
was I
that shit.
sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the but eager to get back to business,
Shut up.
Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in
fuck.
control of the
Damn.
story and no one gets to tell him what to do,
So
Stanley led
so
from
why?
the platform and plunged
So
to
why
his
have we
death.
made these
Good
decisions?
job,
I
Stanley.
seen you like you
Everyone
looked at the
thinks you were
truck and
very
you
powerful.
jumped on it. Why?
I seen the open door and I was like, yeah, that's where I want to go.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in?
Are you skibbity
How's that
toilet?
possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room?
Am I in love
I
with this
mean,
room?
truly, deeply,
Deeply, madly, in
love. Yes, really worth it being here in the room. room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Alright, so she's just gonna sit here, or
But
like...
eager to get back to business,
Oh, he's about to say
Stanley took
something
the
else.
first open door on his left.
Or did I?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. But in it,
Are you trolling right now?
Well, chat.
Dude!
soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started.
This is
And if
not
it
no
did,
Dark
it
Souls,
stopped
this is
short
Stanley
of
Parable,
that.
please.
Stanley hoped that he would one day see When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not. Stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand,
One
majestic,
nasty ass
perhaps,
fart.
but
I mean,
eager to
burp,
get back to
but that was
business,
hot.
Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
I like that.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult,
Badass, you better
but
wait.
the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. What? Really?
Oh my god,
And
you
in the
stupid
middle of
piece of
something,
shit.
do
If
you
you
have
missed it, I would
zero
have killed you, just letting you
consideration
know.
for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this
How far that's already up?
is it worth ruining the entire story I've written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut.
Bitches.
I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I
What is
felt
this
it in my
dumbass yapping about? I
soul.
feel it
You
bitter.
can't
I
teach
don't know
that,
your
Stanley.
guts.
Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take
You
a
think
look.
so?
Whoa, it's the same
the-
shit. The left one?
I guess so, yeah.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again,
Yes.
honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Alright, new game, let's see.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game. all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
What?
So why don't you
What?
give it 4 hours of
No.
play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
I could never play this for more than 2 minutes.
Oh my god. Oh.
So we're sitting here for 4 hours, is what you're saying? Alright, I'll see y'all at 1. I'm gonna go watch a movie while spamming X. I'll see y'all at 4. I'll see y'all at 5.
Hey, say, just let him die, please. Just let him die,
What
please.
just happened?
Let the baby die, please. Please just let the baby die. You're edging me. You are one sick.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so
Don't
awful,
restart your game,
why
by
don't
the
we
way.
play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot. Aha!
Is this the
Fascinating.
fire
What do you
fucking
think this
station
game
game?
is about, Stanley?
Yeah,
What's
it
our
is Firewatch.
backstory? What is our
Firewatch.
motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep
It's
tower.
not the
Perhaps for some
game.
sort of twisted erotic purpose.
Yeah, that sounds
Yes,
about right.
that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Fortnite. You heard that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh,
That looks cool.
no, it can't be. It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
No, what? Hey!
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You really wandered off into that thing. That big
no open world
open,
games.
just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go
It's
in
confusing, you know?
Huh?
Oh, thank
Like
heavens
open
we
world games are
avoided it.
confusing. We
We're out
can't
of the
play it.
woods now, Stanley.
Basically.
Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
I see
Preferably something with walls.
an opening.
Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Let me out.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Rocket League!
Wonderful.
What the
That's
fuck?
exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility
You like it?
that you
You
will
liked
get
it?
lost here. Now
Rocket
this is game
League!
design. If you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Rocket
First
Okay,
race
so
as
League.
what
well.
exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together.
Oh, God.
Yes, I think surely we must.
We play Rocket League?
Here's the ball. Have fun.
Rocket League. Rocket League.
Boom. Boom. Did I go lasso? Has to be. It is.
Golazo. Rocket League, Rocket League.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so
Yes,
hard on?
yes, yes.
Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even
Yes,
more
2
euphoric sports
balls.
experience. Hey, Shredder,
2
here comes another ball.
balls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Two balls.
goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls.
Balls. Rocket balls. Did they ask Rocket League to do this? I'm assuming they
You
did
enjoy
this.
this, Stanley? You happy
Yeah, they
fun?
did. They
Is this a
literally were like,
real
yeah,
video
here. They
game?
send them the fucking
Well, I
file,
sure
so they
hope
were
you're
like,
having a
it's
good
literally
time,
just
because
one-to-one
guess what?
replica
It's
of the actual
over.
game
That's right.
because they
Your
just sent
little
it the
fun
files.
comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get
Like,
to
I
have
guess it's
fun
trying
when
like
I
that. I don't know.
let you,
Do I get to play
Stanley.
Rocket League, like, with the
Besides,
cars?
you need someone like me to set boundaries for
Don't
you.
actually like
Without
get on the
rules or
game and
boundaries,
like,
video
bro, the
games are
Stanley
nothing.
Parable. What do you
Yes,
think?
that's what I am. I am structure. I
Hey,
need a
Jonas, is this game
sense of
fire or no?
purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now
This is
I don't want to
Rocket
play
League?
yours. So goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you
Why is
like
there
it
Rocket
when
League
I'm
with
not around to
commentary?
set the rules.
Don't worry about it.
And
I
why are
really
you
think you'll
walking?
enjoy
What is
this.
this?
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Wait, hey, Johnny, you should play this
It
game. This would be
literally
funny as
says
fuck.
Rocket League.
You're the one who knows
Hey, Johnny, you have
best.
to play this. You would think
Take
it was the
care,
funniest shit.
Stanley.
Oh, I'm gonna play it. It's $24 though.
It's
Plus,
PS plus extra.
Yeah.
I have extra, Adrian. Wait, what do I do? Where did he go?
Wait, go on the go, go on the go, go on the go, go on the go, go on the go.
Hold on. What are you
Golazo.
doing?
This is not Rocket League.
Oh. Boo, I
Stanley,
broke it.
don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
What?
How will you
I
write
can't
a
help.
story without me? You can't do it. You know that.
I write my... I'm gonna do my own thing.
Alright, fat one.
Nah,
What?
I'm gonna do my own thing.
We're in Gmod, literally. Look.
Yeah. What the fuck? This is not right. A light. What is that? I wanna go in there. This is gonna be the last ending, by the way. I hope it ends in 3 minutes because that's how much time I have on this recording.
Yeah, I'm about to like die. Uh,
Chat. Hello.
Chad, go back.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's got one down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice.
I'm right here.
That comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Bro. Yep, there it is. And that's all I have, folks. See you in the next episode.